Hello, now we're going to start writing our introduction for this piece. As you can see on the screen, we've already broken the question into sections and we've planned our answer. I've done that in the previous two videos, so if you've not watched those ones on the playlist, go back and watch this before you watch this particular video. So on the screen, you can see that I've got three different templates for writing our introduction. And these are templates that you can learn and adapt and develop with your own ideas as you practice and prepare for this question on the exam. I'm going to break them down, so we'll look at them one by one. The first one is imagine a world where. Now we start this with presenting the problem and create a really negative image. So imagine a world where students spend their days glued to screens, isolated from their peers, struggling with rising levels of stress and battling preventable health issues due to inactivity. Picture a generation missing out on the life lessons of teamwork, discipline, and resilience. So here I've packed all of the negative ideas in. You can see that I've used some really emotive language. I've used listing and triples and the metaphorical idea of being glued to the screen. So I'm using all of my descriptive language to create that really negative image of how detrimental inactivity can be. Then I go on to present the solution and I use the sentence starter, now imagine a world where. So we're looking at the alternative. So now imagine an alternative world where every student takes part in sports, where the thrill of a game boosts their mental well-being, physical fitness becomes a joyful habit, and friendships are forged on fields and courts. A world where students develop confidence, leadership skills, and a sense of belonging through shared victories and defeats. So again, I'm using all of that descriptive language. You can see I've got the adjective joyful in there. We've got the idea of friendships being forged, so that alliteration is in there. And we've got the repeated motif of a world where. Then I'm going to finish this off with a rhetorical question. So which world would you want your child to grow up in? All schools should enable students to enjoy participating in sport throughout their school career. So it's a three-part introduction, negative, positive, and then we've got a rhetorical question. And you can adapt that to almost any question that you get in the exam. Now we're going to look at an alternative way of starting, and this is the one word plus amplification. If you play the electric guitar, you will know that an amp is what you turn up, so you make it louder. So amplification means that you build something, you make it bigger. So this one's quite straightforward. You need to start with the topic or the theme word in the question. So this question was about sport, so I've got a one word sentence about that, so I'm just starting with sport, and then I'm outlining the key ideas. So sport, it builds strength both physically and mentally, shaping healthier and more resilient individuals. It fosters teamwork and communication, teaching students to work together towards a common goal. Through competition and practice, it instills discipline, perseverance, and self-confidence. Most importantly, it brings joy, connection, and a sense of belonging that no classroom lesson alone can provide. All schools should enable students to enjoy participating in sport throughout their school career. Third option then is starting with a shocking truth. And this is nice because you get your call on in. So here's a shocking truth. And then we've got the problem, and then we're going to outline the other issues. So here's a shocking truth. Children today are more inactive and stressed than ever before. With rising rates of obesity, anxiety, and screen addiction, many students are missing out on essential life skills. Sport offers a powerful solution, promoting physical health, reducing stress, and improving mental well-being. It teaches teamwork, discipline, and resilience, qualities that last a lifetime. Without it, we risk raising a generation unprepared for the challenges ahead. All schools should enable students to enjoy participating in sport throughout their school career. And again, lots of descriptive language in there, lots of adjectives, emotive language, and so on. Okay, so your job now is to do a little bit of practice. I've got two questions on the screen, and what I'd like you to do is go through both of those questions and plan your answers, and then practice writing up your introductions using the template that I provided. If you're watching this on YouTube, I recommend going to my website because you can download copy of that template with the three different options for your introductions there. Okay, so it's over to you now.